Hey, how you doing? It's Brent Courier, New Orleans personal injury lawyer. I'm doing a little, my little weekly Facebook talk that I do once a month. So I don't do it weekly. Anyway, I'm going to do a little talk today on what's the difference between civil and criminal law, and kind of tie that into personal injury since we're a personal injury law firm. So it's, the main difference between civil and criminal law is we're a civil law firm, so we handle civil cases. But civil cases involve, for the most part, at least in personal injury, involve money damages when somebody is hurt by an individual that was careless or negligent. The most common type of personal injury you see is a car accident, and when somebody's in a car accident, the person who causes it would be responsible for any damages that they cause, and the person who's injured would have to prove their damages by a preponderance of the evidence, which really means, in layman's terms, 51%. Whereas in a criminal case, you have the state prosecuting an individual for the purpose of deterring criminal conduct and for punishment. And most states have a district attorney that's either elected or appointed, and that person will have a group of attorneys underneath him prosecuting individuals. Whereas for in a civil case, most you either have a law firm, it's all private individuals. So you would have a law firm like we have, or an individual lawyer who represents people who are hurt. And the types of cases that we handle cases of people injured on boats, maritime cases, which those cases can be really interesting because the normal burden of proof, normally what the person has to prove is 51%. In a Jones Act case, for example, the person who's injured only has to prove medical causation by a featherweight standard. There's all kind of interesting things in law. That's one of the nuances in a maritime type case. But civil cases are very interesting because people can be hurt in so many different ways. And when I say civil law, we do a lot of personal injury, but civil cases, it doesn't just mean personal injury, it means anything non-criminal mostly, such as it could be a breach of contract case, or a divorce case, or a business dispute, anything, pretty much anything not criminal. And there's subsections, there's employment law, there's securities rights law, there's all types of different law. But if you group things in a broader sense, you have civil and criminal. And we focus on civil. Criminal's interesting to talk about, it's interesting to watch on TV, but that's not what we do at this firm. We help people who are injured recover their damages in a lot of different ways. And a lot of times what you need a good lawyer for is to find the insurance in a case, because there's a lot of different ways to do that. And I mean, sometimes you have individuals who have a $20 million case, but there might only be what appears to be $1 million in insurance, but a good law firm is going to try to find more insurance. So anyway, we see a lot of different things. This is just a little Friday talk. I don't really feel like talking too long because it's late in Friday, but I just wanted to kind of get back on Facebook. It's something I've been wanting to do a little bit. And but anyway, if you have any questions about personal injury, give us a call or call a lawyer that does personal injury, because I think you really, it would be to your benefit if you ever are injured to talk to a lawyer that specializes in personal injury. All right? Have a good weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.